Time to sleep. Beautiful. Gotta cool off. Lovely. For peace. Don't get carried away. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. How's the water? Take a look. Very well. Let's dream.
Hey everyone, GuardianE here with another Camilla Emblem clear video in Fire Emblem Heroes, today taking on the pair of Marth and Caeda on their very own Bound Hero battle on Infernal difficulty. Now, to be honest, it's kind of surprising that it's taken this long to get this pair, one of the original pairs in Fire Emblem history, as a Bound Hero battle, but they are finally here. We do have them. That said, this being a Bound Hero battle and an Infernal Bound Hero battle, there's not really a whole lot to be worried about, and honestly, there's not really a whole lot to talk about either. This map, it's the map, the composition, the difficulty, it's all pretty low-key. There's not a lot to be too concerned about. So we have Marth and Caeda over here naturally paired together, both with a 0-turn cooldown on their respective specials. Marth has Soul, Caeda has Luna, and Marth has his Refined Falchion, which does give him a drive all effect, basically, on his Falchion. And it innately has a renewal effect as well. And then Caeda over here has her Wing Sword that's not refined for some reason, but she has Luna, Swift Sparrow, as well as Sabotage Attack 3. So that's probably one of the more interesting elements, I guess, of this map, is that Caeda does have Sabotage, one of the Sabotage skills. Essentially, as long as one of your allies has less than 3- her res, and her res is pretty respectable at 37, they'll get a -7 attack debuff, as long as they're adjacent to to an ally, essentially. So she's got that, but she also has Guidance. So we are seeing, this is, I think, one of the first times that we've seen intelligence systems set up a map to work around sort of rally AI shenanigans a little bit. And more often we see them in the Ether raids alongside Dancers, just to have a very threatening unit kind of move out of sync, rally, get danced, and then be in range. And they kind of have this here with Caeda having Rally Attack Speed Plus, meaning that even though she's not in range, she'll actually go ahead and rally, which also allows the Guidance to go off. So there are kind of like a little bit of a tricky movement shenanigans, I guess, but without a Dancer, it doesn't really provide any big threats on the enemy team. You also have this Blue Flyer here with Thoron, Renewal, Green Bow user, has Guard Bow Plus, Bonfire, this Lance Cavalier, Slaying Lance, Vengeance, and then we have this Green Mage here with Gronel, Blazing Wind, and Attack Speed Bond 3, as well as Vantage. So pretty modest team composition on the opposite side. As far as the map itself, it's kind of on this little secluded island with these little rivulets and inlets on the sides. So terrain-wise, you could technically use the mountain and the forested area to your advantage over here, as well as the walled-off areas. So you could kind of lure them forward. I will note that the enemy team does not move forward to engage unless you bait them. So you do have, I guess it's a double-edged sword. You can choose how you want to engage them. You could circle as flyers all the way on the left-hand side and engage on Marth. Or you could just bait them straight up on either of the two kind of focal points where you're either going to be engaging the pair of Marth and Caeda with this blue flyer, or you'll be facing off against the Lance Cavalier and the Green Mage. So either way you decide to engage, honestly, it's really not all that threatening. So because this challenge is definitely on the easier side, decided to mix it up a little bit in terms of the team composition. For Camilla Emblem, we just used all of the ranged Camillas, and we're using all of their default weapons. So we have Spring Camilla here. She has her Green Egg Plus with Attack Refinement, Reposition, Noontime, Close Counter for the A slot, Vantage for the B slot, Goad Flyers for the C slot, and Iote Shield for the Seal, merged at plus 10 with a Speed asset. Also has that Summoner support. Next up we have Tropical Beauty Camilla. Summer Camilla here has an attack asset, merged at plus 1. She has her Juicy Wave Plus, Reposition, Draconic Aura, Fury for the A slot, Flyer Formation for the B slot, Hone Flyers for the C slot, and Attack Speed Bond 3 for the Seal. We also have Adrift Camilla, Flower of Fantasy Camilla, also with an attack asset, merged at plus 1, has her Book of Dreams, Reposition, Iceberg, Attack Res Bond 3, Desperation for the B slot, Goad Flyers for the C slot, and Flyer Formation 3 for the Seal. And then finally we have Hot Springs Camilla, Steamy Secrets Camilla, merged at plus 1. She is neutral. She has Ouch Pouch Plus with Attack Refinement, Reposition, Luna, Death Blow 3, Flyer Formation for the B slot, Goad Flyers for the C slot, and Quicken Pulse for the Seal to make sure she has a 0-turn cooldown. So again, these easier maps are kind of a nice opportunity to test things out, go in with builds that you might not normally go in with, and just kind of have fun with it. So that's what we did here. We want to use Spring Camilla to just kind of tank everything on this side. That's going to be our baiting point. And so we're going to slide Spring Camilla right over here. She's going to be in the range of the Lance Cavalier and the Green Mage, and deceptively, she's actually going to be in the range of the Green Bow, because those shenanigans that I was talking about with respect to the rally, that is going to go off. Caeda is going to go over here and rally somebody, I can't even remember. And then from that point, the Green Bow has an entry point to attack because of Caeda's guidance. So again, that combination can create some surprises, but again, it's nothing too worrisome. So we'll just go into position behind Spring Camilla, buffing her with all of the goads for this turn so she can kill. Gave her the healing special for sustain, and the green egg obviously also gives her some sustain, which is kind of nice. But she'll be able to tank and kill everybody as they approach her. And that also lines everybody up for the kill on the next turn. So we can just basically clear this in 2 turns. Which is exactly what we want. So yeah, we're going to use Steamy Secrets Camilla to go ahead and engage on the blue flyer. She has Luna procced and ready. We'll use Flyer Formation with Summer Camilla to take out Caeda here, double and kill on player phase. And we'll use Flyer Formation once again with Adrift Camilla to engage on Marth and take him out on player phase. So easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. But yeah, not too much of a challenge. You can basically approach this however you want. There's hundreds of different ways that you can approach it and take it on. You could probably honestly face tank all of the units with a very, very tanky enemy phase unit right up front. You could kind of bait them. You could one-round them, one-turn them, solo it. Well, you know, there's a lot of different ways you can approach this map. It's not too difficult. But let me know in the comments below what strategies and teams you ended up using, if you decided to use a troll team or anything like that to take on the challenge. Hopefully you enjoyed, and if you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. We thank you all so much for watching and taking some time out of your day to spend with us. Hope you all had a happy 4th of July for those of you that are in America. And until next time, let's protect those skies.